Can you touch the cone? Cone. Oh. Right here. Good girl. Ready? Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Ready? Walk. And good girl. Next one. Go. Good girl. Good girl. Ready? Good girl. Yours? Good girl. Good girl. Trot. Good girl. Get the cone. Good girl. What a good girl. What a good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Oh. Good girl. Good girl. Can we walk? Easy. Good girl. Good girl. Can we walk? And cone. Good girl. Clobbered it. Girl. Ready? And trot. And cone. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Oh. Good girl, come on. Ready? Reverse. Good girl. Walk. Easy walk and cone. Good girl. Good girl. Can you go back? Can you go back? Back, back? Luna, can we go back, back? Luna. Luna. Go back, back? Luna. Can we go back, back? No, here. And hold. Can we go back? Can we go back? Good girl. Good girl. Oh. Girl. Good girl. Can you walk? Trot. Good girl, cone. Very good girl. Very good girl. Can you walk? Trot. And cone. girl. Ready, Luna? Walk. Luna. Walk. Go ahead. Come. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Such a good girl. Me. Luna. You got it? That was good. Can you get it? Can you get it, Luna? You get it? Good girl. Luna? Cone? Cone? Good girl. Oh my. Good girl. And go back. And go back. Well, just walk. And cone. Cone. I know, I'm sorry. Cone. Good girl. See you, bye. Oh, good. is, huh? Easy, please. Back, back, back. Good girl. Taylor? Let go. Good girl. Yes, you might. And reverse.